Hello, good night, everyone. It's Saturday night. I think it's about, what time is it? About midnight on April 30th here in Chicago. So I just wanted to make a quick video to say congratulations to Shakur Stevenson. And this video is dedicated to Reef the Watcher and Derek Bailey, New Jersey Stand Up. I know you guys are very proud of him. Salute to Newark, New Jersey. You got a real one. And I just thought he did a fantastic job. So I'm going to talk about it real quickly. But again, this is dedicated to Reef the Watcher and Derek Bailey of New Jersey, Newark Stand Up. Congratulations again. But let me see, because I saw the fight from beginning to end. And I'll say in the earlier rounds, I do feel as though Valdez was getting credit for things that he was not achieving, such as the double right, for his first attempt at the double right. It hyped the crowd up. It even hyped up the commentators. But, I mean, I didn't see where those landed. Also, tell me if I'm wrong, but I didn't see where those double rights landed. He was also getting a lot of credit for coming forward, but he wasn't landing anything on Shakur. So I just really felt as though, especially in the earlier rounds, they were really trying to hype up things that Valdez was making look good, but actually landing, he was not doing it. And one of the commentators even mentioned how, he might get credit for those things. The judges might actually give him credit for coming forward and double rights that are missing. So I did notice that it was a little bit irritating in the beginning. I will say overall in this fight, Shakur definitely controlled this fight from beginning to end. And he definitely had to earn the respect of the commentators. From what I was hearing, he definitely had to earn their respect, because even in the very beginning, where Shakur had excellent defense, he was getting in some excellent body work, they weren't trying to hear anything coming from Shakur. It was all about Valdez, and how he's hanging in there, and he's coming forward, and all he has to do is this, that, and the other. And meanwhile, in my opinion, Shakur was winning those rounds, but he had to actually make them start to change their tune, especially when he dropped Valdez. When did he drop him? I think he dropped him in the 6th round with a short lead uppercut. That was beautiful too. Dropped him with a short lead uppercut. And even then, they were talking about how Valdez was still dangerous. Okay, fine. They were still trying to make it more about how triumphant Valdez was. But, we know what it is. So, Shakur dropped him in the 6th round with that short lead uppercut. And he was catching him, even moving back. Even when Shakur was moving back, he was catching Valdez. So that was great. And then he caught him with a left uppercut in the 7th. That was good. He caught Oscar with a left uppercut in the 7th. Valdez was still trying to be very aggressive, but he wasn't really landing anything. And I just feel as though Shakur Stevenson had excellent speed, footwork. His distance, his measuring the distance was excellent. He's just, man, Shakur is the truth. Shakur is definitely the truth. And, as one of the commentators said, he was relaxed throughout the whole fight. He was relaxed. He was landing great body shots. I remember, I think it was the top of round 8. He landed a beautiful body shot. And his distance and range, again, top notch. And, Valdez was still trying to get inside, but he wasn't able to do anything to Shakur. Again, you're going to hear me say that over and over again, round after round, because that's just what I saw. And you're more than welcome to correct me on anything that, you think I saw incorrectly. But Valdez was trying to get in, but he wasn't landing anything. Shakur still had control of the fight. He was landing great body work. And so, I don't know, I just felt as though it was, I was definitely starting to see 2 different levels in the fight also. And so let me see, I think it was in the 9th round, there was a great left from Shakur. It was really good. Then he had a great left to the body, and then he did it again. So he really did great work in the 9th round. And then Valdez, he was trying, And later on in the fight, like the championship rounds, the commentators, that's when they really changed their tune and started trying to make it less about, how much of a tough guy Valdez is, and they started to really zone in on how good Shakur was. And they were saying how elusive Shakur was, which I feel as though that should have been said much earlier in the fight. But they were talking about how elusive Shakur was. Of course, he was excellent. And to me, Valdez did look hurt in the 10th round. They didn't say it, but to me, he looked hurt in the 10th round. Maybe I'm wrong. Tell me what you think. Let me see what else. And in the 11th round, to me, that's when Shakur did excellent work. I would say even slightly better than all the other rounds. And ironically enough, they played Redman. And Redman is from Jersey. So going into the 11th round, they played Redman, Let's Get Ready to Rumble. And Shakur did his thing some more. He controlled that fight. He did this really good, head body head combo in the 11th round. That was beautiful. And then another thing I noticed in the 11th round, they were saying it's starting to look like the Matador. Is that when you guys started to see the Matador? Because I saw it pretty early in that fight. It shouldn't have taken them up to the 11th round to say it's starting to look like the Matador. I saw it much earlier, but everybody sometimes says things different. But Shakur was landing some real damaging combos in that 11th round. So he really did his thing. And then, they were saying, in the 12th round that, Valdez had to make something happen. But they actually admitted that Valdez had no answer, And again, you see how Shakur had to earn that. He had to earn that. They were catching things that most of us were able to see very early in the fight, but they were still making it all about Valdez. And look what he's doing. Ooh, did you see that double right? How often do you see that? And look at him coming forward. And in the meantime, Shakur is doing what he's supposed to do. He was landing to the body. Nothing was landing on Shakur. Like they said, his speed, his footwork, his elusiveness. Man, Shakur just did an excellent job. Excellent job. I'm really happy for him. Oh, and congratulations to him and his fiance. He proposed to his fiance, and I just think that's beautiful. And so he did that at the end of the fight. He won by unanimous decision, and definitely a fair call on that one. Definitely a fair call on that one. He made a comment about he feels he defeated Canelo, Reynoso, and Valdez all in one. He said that. He said no disrespect, but Shakur's here to claim his throne. He wants what's his. He works hard for it, and he wants to claim it. And that's what he should be doing, because as we saw in this fight, nobody's going to claim it for him. Nobody's going to give it to him. You saw how they were talking in the earlier rounds of the fight, when I feel as though Shakur was showing everything we saw in the later rounds. We saw it coming in the early rounds. So you see how Shakur has to earn everything he gets. Everything he gets, he has to earn it. And he did. So again, congratulations to Shakur Stevenson. Newark, New Jersey, stand up. This is dedicated to Reef and Derek Bailey and anyone else out there who is from Jersey that I might have missed you. The Baracas. I'm sure they're proud too. I'm sure the whole city of Newark is proud. But anyway, that's all. Salute to Scrapbook Boxing. Salute to Marlowe's Corner in Trayac. Salute to KQKC. Salute to What's Blazing in Sports. Salute to Just Do. Salute to Southern Tea. Salute to 78 Sports TV. Salute to Champside. Salute to Asantea, Eagles Web Boxing. Salute to Junior the Truth and the Smoke City Mobcast. And salute to everybody, man. I had a great night. I really enjoyed it. Congratulations to... I didn't see the fight, so I hope I'm right when I say congratulations to Serrano. I'm totally assuming, you guys. If she won, congratulations to her, because I missed that fight. Anyway, have a good night, everybody, and see you next week. Hopefully we got some good fights next week. But if not next week, I know May has some great fights, so yeah. Don't forget, Andrade fights on December 21st against Zach Parker in the UK. Go Demetrius Andrade. But again, salute to Shakur Stevenson. You're awesome. You're fantastic. You're definitely going to be a name to remember many years from now. You're a great boxer, and you can't be with a better person to train with than Bud Crawford. But anyway, thank you. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you.